Hey, it's Tom with Guys, Games, and Beer. We are here on Sunday at Evercon 2026. Wow, what a weekend it's been, guys. If you haven't got down here, there's still time to get down here today. Check out all the amazing gaming. Check out us. Check out the vendor area. Speaking of the vendor area, I am here with
Andrew Passehl, sir.
Andrew. So we met you in the vendor area.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
what exactly do you do that caught our eye?
Well, we are the BIOS Initiative, an acronym, Bot Initiative Oppressing Starvation. We feature robot artwork of the farming agricultural variety, and proceeds of those art sales are sent to the Neighbor's Place in Wausau, Wisconsin, a local food pantry.
So, first of all, it's an interesting concept for art. And I love the way you're combining your passions in this art. You have a passion for robots. So
Yes, sir.
You got robots. You have a passion for farming and how it's, working the land, that kind of thing. Combining the two is an interesting choice.
It is a fulfilling venture. The idea of creating an original concept, although it's fiction, to deliver a tangible good. Your typical niche or reputation of vintage robots are normally your combat mechs, your save the world robots. Not a lot of farming or food production. The idea of a robot delivering a tangible good in the now would be a rewarding experience if we were successful on that. And we've had some success here, a lot of it actually.
Right. So I love the idea that. So you have some examples of your art
Oh,
here.
absolutely.
Let's show people what you're talking about. See, I do love this whole concept. All right.
All right, if we can show the camera. If this
Yeah,
works.
just show the camera.
Okay. We got a basic vintage-inspired theme here, a robot wielding the backhoe for earth tilling. Okay. I have a smaller piece here. A little bit of robot trivia, sir. The tool head on the end of a robotic arm is called the end effector in robot culture.
All right.
So I got a couple end effector series arts here. Robotic hands or toolage, if you will, handling food or fruit, fresh fruits here. Added some color to these, sir. I don't know if you did any history in like the Great Depression when the food shortage. You ever see those typical soup line photos? The lady with the huge ladle. That inspired this one here. Your little soup serving robot right here. And this one.
Well,
Excuse me.
I love this piece.
Sure, absolutely. Excuse me. This was inspired from a scene in China, if you will, China tea leaf harvesting. Saw some ladies doing that. Okay, and this has got the sack, whatnot, added some color. I really love how the blue on this one pushes that background up and brings that subject forward.
Very much so. Very much so.
This one's a little on the head here. Walking water tank. You see modern irrigation systems now? Make that a robot right here. A walking bulk tank, if you will, with water on here. This one here, this next one, excuse me, also from a World War II photo. Little soldier peeling onions. Inspired that into a mech one here. So that's the story behind this one.
Nice.
So a little onion shaver here. A lot of farmers like tractors.
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
This one was a little bit of a challenge, sir. There, we got the little bit of the automation in here. I got a lot of compliments on this one.
I like that one. Okay, so the face in this one reminds me, that style of a robotic face has been used in a lot of different type of sci-fi and things like that.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
I love that particular look with a sectional face like that.
Yep, that very geometric primitive.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. It's kind of a concept of an extended geosphere, if you will. Yeah, absolutely. And then every crop needs its light to grow. Here we got a walking UV light bulb robot here. Every plant needs its light.
See, so now part of what I'm loving about all of this, and you guys see the theme, it has a very vintage feel to it. It's got this almost 40-ish, 50, I'd say 40-ish feel to it, maybe 30s, 40s. Love that kind of, that vintage look that you've gone for here. Was that intentional, I assume?
I found lots of vintage robot stuff, if you like Maximus Robot Fighter, if I could drop a name of a comic series.
All right.
I enjoyed that art series. Okay, I enjoyed the colors, the textures, very inspired. Okay, and I went with it. I thought it was intuitive. I thought it was straightforward. You're trying to share a narrative in a picture, and I found that to be a more effective means, if you will, medium.
Okay, you got to tell me what this one's about, though.
Okay, all right, so you find a lot of machines in production today that can take food from raw material and make a commodity, potatoes to potato chips, if you will, okay? Bread dough to pretzel, okay? Now I have seen in my research some very complex machines, not robots, make these things, okay? And there is a difference. So like, all right, I see this complex pretzel machine in Germany. How do I make that work into a robot theme? Then I visualize like a poker player. You ever see those guys like shuffle a deck of cards with one hand?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, so here he is. He's making a pretzel. Give him a deck of cards and see what happens here. So featured a couple 6-axis robot arms here. And got proportional legs here. I've gotten a lot of compliments from the younger kids on this one.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if it's the yellow or whatnot.
It does stand out. I do love the fact it's also got a pretzel tree on its head to serve them as it makes them. So,
absolutely.
Perfect. All right, so let's go back to, is this the first, so you're vending here.
Yes, sir.
Is this the first one you vended at, or do you tend to go to a lot of these cons?
This is my first convention, sir, where I am a vendor.
All right.
The leadership here at this convention, Evercon, they're very supportive, a very nurturing group of leaders, gentlemen, if you will. And they adored the idea. I'm going to use the word adore. At the risk of speaking with them. It's an emotional word. You can't measure that one, but you share the concept, and they look at you, eyes wide open like that, like, all right, got something here. So like, oh, yeah, we'll work with you.
All right,
so
all right.
They let me get in there.
Nice.
So.
And you're right. They are very supportive. They really do a great job on the vending area here. I'm glad you're able to get into that vending area because it is a really cool vending area here. Evercon's really good about just being overall supportive. Again, first you're doing it. How's the weekend been for you?
I am spoiled in my spot. I have really great neighbors with other vendors, if you will. Very wonderful people. Sometimes in your workplace, if you go in there, you have to like keep your mouth closed, and like lose part of your soul to not share your opinion. That's not happening here. I feel, using another subjective word there, everyone's very authentic. Everyone is very forthcoming in contributing to the goal of being successful. I am connecting with a lot of people here.
Excellent. That goes a long way, especially when you're just getting started in this kind of thing. We know a lot of vendors, artists, authors, so on and so on. It's not easy to do this. Basically you're making cold sales, and you're putting yourself out there at the same time. So it's really difficult. Okay. So you said a percentage of this is going to, one more time on the organization?
BIOS. It's an acronym, if you will, like your computer boot up sequence.
Right.
The Bot Initiative Oppressing Starvation.
Right, and you're doing the food pantry
for the Neighbor's Place in Wausau, Wisconsin.
Right, which I love. So not only are you getting a chance to get some cool art, you're going to support the Neighbor's Place, which is a food pantry, which, much as you hate to say it, could always use more help. I wish there were limitless supplies for food pantries, but we all know better. So, hey, even if you can't get down here and get some of his art to support them, you could support your local food pantry, too. I love what you're doing with that. I love that art about food, art about robots, which you're passionate about, and it's doing good. Like you said earlier, it's taking how did you put it again, please?
Well, a little long way around the barn, if you will, a little bit of farmer reference there. My parents loved me very much. I loved robots at a young age. And drawing robots is cool. What good will it bring in the world? So that muddled in my brain for a long, long time. So the idea of a robot drawing, delivering a tangible good made this so alluring for me and so fulfilling. I've been working on these drawings for months, and that's what it is. Not that I'm going to stick it to my old man, but this will work. I can make this work if I got the right environment and support.
And it's doing something good tangibly.
Yeah.
That is a great thing.
I remembered that, Dad. So okay.
We'll make sure to tag your father in the links below.
Well, thank you for having me on board.
No
sir.
problem. It's been great having you this morning. Okay, I'm Tom with Guys, Games, and Beer. We are at Evercon 2026. We will have some more interviews coming today, maybe a little more live gameplay, so kind of keep an eye on our channel, see what's going on. One more time, I'm here with
Andrew Passehl for BIOS.
All right, you'll see his links down below. If you're interested in any of the artwork you've seen today, I'm sure you can reach out to him and purchase them online. Later, all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.